worry is it for you currently?
Oh, look, we're a capital city. We're a global city. We've got many Londoners of Indian origin, many Londoners who were recently in India. I think the government made a big mistake not putting India on the red list of countries sooner, and as a consequence, we're paying the price. The key thing is for us to continue to follow the advice, which is to test regularly, twice a week at least, using lateral flow, do a PCR test as well quite regularly. Every single person in our city who tests positive, we're making sure every single one of those has the genomics testing done to see if they've got an Indian variant or another one. We do know, I'm afraid, with this virus, there will be new variants. We've had the Kent variant, the South African variant, and we've got processes in place to address that, from surge testing to regular testing to contact tracing. What I'm saying to the government, though, is what would really help us is in those parts of our city, just like in those parts of the country, where there's a concern about the Indian variant, they should accelerate the rollout of the vaccine for younger people to receive it, because that would reduce the chances of the virus spreading faster. No, I think what we know from last year is local lockdowns, the tiering system just didn't work, it failed. It failed because the virus doesn't respect geographical boundaries. That's why it's really important for us to get a grip of this from the centre as far as the government's concerned, by in those parts of the country where there is a concern, rather than having regional lockdowns, they are flexible in relation to the vaccine being extended to younger people to ensure the virus doesn't spread. The good news is from early research done by Oxford University, from speaking to our friends in India, it does appear that the vaccine does reduce the chance of people catching it, reduce the chance of it spreading, but also the consequences are less serious as well. Well, I've been very critical of the government in the past, but the government deserves credit for its roadmap and also checking the data every 4 weeks before they go to the next stage. I think the government was right to go to this stage yesterday, May the 17th, with the restaurants opening up, pubs, bars, cultural attractions. The social distancing rules are still in place. It's really important that we still keep our social distance. We wear face masks indoors where we can't. On public transport, continue to wear a face mask, wash your hands regularly and thoroughly, test regularly and thoroughly. June the 21st is the next big date. I'm hoping that the vaccine rollout continues to go well. At the moment, if you're above the age of 37, get the jab. If you've not been offered the jab, go to the website, get details how you can get the jab. That will continue to go younger and younger. And so I'm hopeful and confident that on June the 21st we'll see the further step in restrictions being lifted, because it's really important that we safely remove the restrictions and try and ensure we avoid the mass unemployment we could otherwise have if our economy doesn't recover. Well, the good news is during the peak in winter, compare that to now, we've seen a reduction of about 98% in the number of people who got the virus in London. You compare the peak in winter to now, we've got about a reduction of 96% of those people in hospitals, so we're making progress. And also, if we were speaking in winter, I'd be expressing my concern about too many Londoners being hesitant. Because of the brilliant work from doctors, from pharmacists, from religious leaders, from opinion formers, fewer Londoners are now hesitant. But I'd encourage everyone who's eligible for the vaccine to receive it. It does save lives. It is the game changer. And it's really important any myths there are busted. Well, look, the virus can spread everywhere. So the virus could be in all parts of London. We're asking all Londoners to test regularly. At the moment, we do know there are individual clusters of families who've got the virus in boroughs as disparate and different as Hillingdon, Hackney, Redbridge, Ealing, Hounslow. We've also had some cases in Bromley and Croydon. The key thing is for all of us to be vigilant. So, test regularly, lateral flow test. If you've got concerns, do a PCR test. In any event, you should be doing a PCR test quite regularly. You can get them free. And if you do the test, send it back. We'll then check to see whether you've got the particular strain if you're tested positive. And if you are, we'll probably contact tracing. And that's one of the reasons why I'm keen to impress upon the government the importance of accelerating the rollout of the vaccine in those pockets of our city who are concerned about this variant.